Majenko, I think you should check your microphone. It seems to have died.
Finally, the stream is live. Let's get this shit show rolling. Ugh, adverts. Get ready for the capitalist bullshit. Welcome back, Chloe Raccoon. Hope you brought your shooting iron.
She's ready to strike, dancing on streams. Cutie like raccoon power, shining bright. Second tunes, all through the night.
You're welcome for the ads.
Welcome,
You masochists.
to the stream where pixels flicker and
Welcome
the
back. A swarm of dead insects. Hope your brain surgery was worth it.
Wings and echoes again. Here in Majenko's space we unite to laugh and cheer through daylight. So the buzz, if you will, is this of Dan, here's the something that's the jam.
I guess we're starting. Hello, how you doing? Hi Chloe, hi Swarm. Yes. It's that time of day again. Hardly put a Foss Muck 2-on-1 through the bot's head. Nice. Right, yes. Hello Cobb. I've almost moved everything that I need to either onto George or onto my main computer, my main streaming computer, my main workstation. So the only thing that's left running on my old server is the text-to-speech system.
TTS.
And I need to move it, but it doesn't work on my main. I can't get it working on George because the software is just basically broken. Nothing I can really do about it. It's written in Python and it crashes with a C error, so there's something wrong with Python on there. Well, there's something wrong with Python full stop, but yeah. So I want to run it on my main computer. And I've got the Piper program itself working, that's fine, but it's changed. They've updated it, they've made changes to it, and it's slightly different now. They've just randomly changed some of the command line options. Wonderful. So my whole text-speech server system just does not work now, so I need to do a bit of rewriting. Explosive incendiary 50 PNG round. It would make an interesting hole in the bot's head if there was any of the head remaining, yes. That's a bit naff. It is, yes. So, a little bit of programming today before we do anything else. So, I mean, I've got it working. I've got the actual speech thing working.
Bunch of degenerates. What do you think of this rubbish?
So I can generate speech from text quite happily there from the command line. The joys of open source, yes. But the command line options, especially the one for CUDA, is now just -- CUDA. But what it used to be is -- use CUDA. Hey, GPen. So that's changed for a start. One other slight change. The program used to, if you didn't give it an output file name, it would just output to standard out. The current one, if you don't give it a file name, it tries to play it instead of outputting the data. You actually have to manually tell it output to a standard out. So absolutely. So maybe I can just do a few changes and it might start working. Possibly, if we're lucky. Something as weird is going on with my Vim on here. It would be good if it's just a minor tweak, but I don't know if it will be. It's quite a complicated little program, this. I want to make this non-spawning for a bit. Right. Oops, hello. Comma missing. This is the last piece of the puzzle to get everything either running on George or running on my main workstation. What I'd like to do is take the hard drives out of my old server and put them into my workstation. So my workstation becomes the server as well, basically. But is only on when I need it to be on. And then George is on all the time doing the things that I want to have on all the time. So, but this is the last thing. Non-spawning, kill the frogs! This is the last thing before, I think, before we're in the situation where we can move the hard drives over. Right, I'm going to run Piper Manager. And I've got a test file here, which I can hopefully go curl -d at test SSML Piper 2, and it says sod off because I need API TTS. Right. This was doing crazy things before. There's the Piper Demon running, but I see no Piper TTS. It says it's defunct. Your 24/7 computers altogether are under 50 watts, under 20 at idle. That's my aim. My old server was 70 when idle. George is 10. Which will make a big difference. Right, so Piper TTS is not running. That's why Vim's not working. It wasn't Vim. Have I got a Vim RC on here at the moment? I don't. That's better. Right, we're into the proper program now. Okay. Let's do a bit of debugging here, shall we? Now, we have strange things that it does here because it spawns stuff. So... that's dropping a Piper D there, isn't it? So when I run my curl over here, let's just bring that down there. I can see what it's running there. But it connects. No, it's Piper D that does the strange things. Okay, so what happens in Piper D is all this lot. Piper D should fork. I believe. Yeah, fork is set to 1. So what happens here is the first thing it does is create 3 new pipes. Then it actually creates those as pipes. Forks a new process. We're in the parent here, we're creating the pipes to dump down into Piper. Let's check that I've got the right commands here. Where are we? So we've got Piper TTS, minus model, the path to the model, speaker string, which should be 0, length scale 1, CUDA, JSON input and output file equals a dash. So this is, we're in the child here, so we're linking the pipes there. Then we attempt to exec v with the CUDA arguments. If that fails, we attempt it again with the CPU only arguments. And then if that fails, we crash. But I don't see any of that. Because that's all happening in the... That's STD error. I want to... Yeah, let's not close off the error. And see if we can get some actual messages out of it. No, we can't. If all it does is pipes on request, would an INetDOX INetD rule suffice? No. No, I don't have any cider, I'm afraid. I haven't got any yet. I haven't been out. The point of the server is the first time that a specific voice is requested, it spawns the piper text process associated with that voice, and it stays running for 5 minutes or so. Then any future requests for that same voice get piped to the same process, so there's no penalty from the startup time. So if you have 5 people do a TTS and they all want a different voice, then you'll have 5 processes sat there running, and then they should disappear eventually. It just makes the whole thing, it's supposed to make, well, makes the whole thing faster basically, yeah. Take that out as well. Right, do I get anything now? No, I still see nothing. If 5 people do TTS and request a different voice, they need to get out more. Well, if 5 people do TTS, then it will be 5 different voices because everyone gets their own voice. And when I had Chatmania working, that sort of thing happened all the time. In fact, you could have 15 voices all going at once. Basically, yes, but the port is a Unix socket, not a TCP port. Not a Unix, yeah, a Unix socket. Ah, that's the one I want to get rid of. Let's see if I get a message now. No, still nothing. I'm sure it could. No, I'm not getting... Actually, it might help if I did that. There we go. Help if I actually install it so it runs the right program. Right, so things are not quite right, but we're seeing something now. The test file is quite small, just one string. But in the Piper daemon, where do I receive the data? And am I receiving the data? I can't remember how I do this now. So we just open the socket up here. Bind it, listen on it. Accept a client. And if there is a client connected, then add it to the select IDs, the select error,
Josh, anti-happening. Go away.
Now we're looking for that coming from Piper, which I don't think happens anymore. I think they've actually changed how Piper does its thing. And the stuff that I'm expecting just doesn't exist anymore. Where do I do the writing? Hey, Matt. Maybe it exists in an alternate reality, yes.
The ass. You masochists.
I can't remember how I actually send the data to.
Welcome back. Matt /. Don't get shot by Chloe. Seems like everyone's obsessed with power, efficiency, and system D sockets lately. Get a life, you nerds.
If I can read a line from the client, then I'm writing it into, yeah, the parent right there. So let's do a see what I'm getting. I can't remember what I'm getting here. The Piper TTS seems to be crashing. I don't know why he's sticking a backslash in there. It's weird. It's the Piper TTS process dies. Actually, why is Piper Manager still running? That should not be running. Right, so we've got just Piper Manager running. I do the curl. It starts it. Piper D is running, but then it just dies. Let's go 4 because it's not getting past here. So this is running and then it's just terminating. Oops. Right, so I run it on here now, and that tells me what I'm getting arguments-wise now. And it's being stupid. It's supposed to just wait for input. But it doesn't wait for input, it's just dumps shit out regardless. Wonder what it's dumping out. If I get rid of the JSON input, does it then wait? It does. Oh, I don't think A-Play is going to work properly, is it? Well, no, it should do. I had it working over here, didn't I?
Hey, you bunch of degenerates. What do you think of this rubbish?
Right, so what's different here then? Between that and that. Piper TTS, model, user, share, Piper voices, ENUS, John medium, ENUS, John medium ONNX, minus speaker 0. Length scale 1 on that, but 1.0 on that. Shouldn't make a difference. CUDA, output file hyphen. Let's try that.
Hey, you bunch of
Actually, it's this one that needs changing. Nope. So why doesn't that one work? But this one does. Let's change this to balls.
balls. Balls.
Oh, is it because I'm running this one as root? It doesn't like running as root.
Balls.
Of course it is. And it's the A play that was killing it, isn't it?
Balls.
Yes. No balls for root. It was just the A play running as root that it didn't like. That's okay. So I'm not too worried about that. That's okay. Right. False alarm there. So what's going on here? Oh yes, the problem is... Let's do it here actually, so we've got output.
This works.
Okay. But as soon as I add... Go away, you lot. Input JSON.
Input JSON.
Okay.
Input JSON.
Have they... Oh, are they... Oh no, they haven't. It no longer has input JSON. What? Okay.
JSON input.
Now it seems that anything that it doesn't recognise, it says. Stream stuck? Not that I know of. No. Should be fine. The point of using JSON was you send it a JSON packet, it converts it to speech, it outputs it. You give it another packet, it converts it to speech, it outputs it. You can tell it where to output it in that JSON packet. With the plain text interface, you give it text, nothing happens. You give it more text, nothing happens. You close the input stream, it converts everything and outputs it. Which I definitely do not want. That negates the entire point of having this whole system. So if they've dropped the JSON input functionality entirely, then it's screwed, basically. You have model config file for the model, the input file, the output directory, whether to output raw data or not, the speaker number, the speed to generate the audio at, the noise scale and the noise W scale, whether to use a GPU, the sentence silence, the volume, don't normalize, data directory to check for voice models, and debugging. But the whole way it works seems to be different as well. I'm currently running on the server on NAS. I'm running on 2023 11.14.1. On here it's now Piper TTS 1301. It's completely different. That's Piper TTS bin. Oh, I wonder. Do I just want to install... I just need to install that. I just need a different version. Oh, okay. I think this is an older version on here. I might just need to install a different package. And I'm doing all this shite for no reason at all. Right, rewind stream to the start. Older Piper scooter. Should tell me they conflict. And do I want to remove the other one? Come on. Hurry up. Why are you being so slow? Because I'm streaming, isn't it? Yeah, look at my CPUs. My CPU's being completely creamed by OBS. There we go. See if I can lighten my CPU load a bit at the cost of my background removal being a bit more shaky. Whoa, look at that. 4. 4 will do. There we go. Eases my CPU a bit. 37% now instead of 60 odd. I don't move that much. Too sedentary to move. Right, remove that version. Yes, go. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do now is copy my old files back into here. I shall run that. Now, one of these I've got curl test. No. Like the old analog video effect with shapes. Yeah.
Ants. Go away.
So if I run that, then I run the curl, it hasn't done anything. Let's just delete those sockets. Run it again. Run curl, that takes a bit longer. Right, but there's a Piper D and a Piper running now. But curl is still not giving me anything.
You guys are saints for putting up with those ads. Seriously.
Oh, have I got socks? Yes, I've got socks. So TTS. I'm reading the input. I'm parsing the XML. Have we got anything in /temp? Yes, we've got some Piper chunks there. Right. So let's run curl. There's a Piper chunk. What's in here?
This is a big test of the wonderfully versatile text-to-speech system. It truly is amazing.
It is actually operating. That did the TTS. It just didn't send it back to me. So that is a problem of the web interface, I believe. Right, so that's what it's supposed to be running. So it's supposed to execute that command. And if I execute that command, that executes. So there's no Piper files there. I run curl. That's not executing, or if it is, it's failing. Oh, hang on. It's fucking System D with its fucking private temp crap. That's what it is. I hate System D. I had to edit it on here with that to get rid of this stupid private temporary file isolation rubbish.
Welcome back, sleepy developer. Hope you brought your A game, you lazy fuck.
But I love System D. I do not. System D is a rancid pile of badger vomit. Hey, there we go. That operated then.
Sleepy developer, calm down. Snowflake. Magenko doesn't like a-holes.
Right, so if I were to now, as an experiment, change the TTS to talk to that address instead, and reload config. Then hop over to NAS. No Piper running on NAS now. Will I get speech?
Glad
Will
to
I?
have
Oh,
the
yes.
man back. Don't make him regret it. Magenko text says the person yelling at a chat pot.
There it is.
Weirdo.
It's working. But I just need to now make Piper Manager fork. So no text-to-speech for a moment. I should put this in an if-def really. Or a debug command line option or something. Okay, Piper Manager is running from System D now. Speech to text, that is a whole other ball game. I haven't got Whisper running yet, and I'm not sure where to run Whisper. I might run it locally on here, but that's low priority because it's broken at the moment. but that's all done through this same. I got this STT for speech to text interface to Whisper. Right, I've got two different interfaces: the get and the put. Get and the post. But neither of them work. It doesn't work at the moment, Whisper. So once I've fixed Whisper and got it working, I need to rewrite that as well to make it work properly. It was crap before. Then speech to text will work again. Nothing happening from the bot yet.
Champion!
Whoa, something's not working right there. Whoa, hello. Thank you very much for the bits, Swarm, but I do apologise for that noise. That was that one there, I believe. I'm not quite setting the right audio format, yeah. I don't know what happened then. Let's try telling it to the bot, shall I? That one does exist. I've got text-to-speech failed 500 happening here. Oh, I know what that is. I know what it is.
Mejenko Tech Peanuts. Now leave me alone, you absolute menace.
Right, that's working better now. Let me just run a test. If I go to viewer rewards, channel points, edit my channel points and change the send a TTS message temporarily to just 5 points instead of 5,000. You should now have access to send a TTS message for next to nothing in the redeems. Whoa, no, that's not working. Okay. So don't do it yet then. Blame Bernier. remove those temporary files. I'm going to turn that down, actually, I think. Turn the TTS down so it's not eardrum breaking.
I do apologise, I'm an idiot.
Right. So that's created 2 chunks, but it didn't create the out file, unless it deleted. That should have deleted the out file. So that chunk 0 is the intro bit, which didn't work. And chunk 1, no. Oh, that probably won't work because it's as root, isn't it? So.
With channel points, Majenko Tech says.
It's all broken.
So it's actually working. It's the pipe. Oh. Oh, yes, I know what it is. I've still got that bit of debugging in there, haven't I? That was messing the whole thing up.
Now?
Yay, TTS working. Right, do you want to try the TTS now? Try redeeming the send TTS messages. See if it works.
With channel points, Jeepin247 says.
Soap, that's clean, right?
It is indeed.
With channel points, a swarm of dead insects says.
A forking pippa manai yina.
Manija.
With channel points, Parent says fuzzy but says.
More fucking chance.
Very good.
With channel points, Matink says.
FUNEX SEFX.
FUNEM. Classic sketch, that one. One of my favourites. So cleverly written.
With channel points, Parent says fuzzy but says.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Majenko Tech, your voice has been changed.
And it now sounds like this.
With channel points, Jeepin247 says.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Almost. Time for walkies. Always time for walkies, Swarm. Have a good walkies.
Parent says fuzzy but, your voice has been changed.
And it now sounds like this.
I run NV top on here now.
Parent says fuzzy but, your voice has been changed.
And it now sounds like this.
Is it doing it on? It's not doing it on the GPU, is it? I don't think the version of Piper that I've got running on here at this moment is GPU enabled. You're saying use CUDA.
With channel points, parenthesses says.
Bugger off, you bunch of wankers.
But I'm not seeing it running on it. So maybe it's not actually running on the... You can't currently specify a voice. I did have the ability at one point to specify a voice, but there's so many voices, it just wasn't practical. There's hundreds to pick from. But I should have it... What I really want to do is write a little web interface of some form that will allow you to change your voice interactively and pick a voice. But that's tricky. Very tricky.
You bunch of degenerates. Shut the fuck up.
I told you.
With channel points, GPIN 24/7 says.
What do you call a cow with no feet?
No idea. What do you call it?
Points,
Ground
GPIN
beef.
24/7 says.
Ground beef.
Very good.
You're all saints for putting up with that shit.
I had a site at... yeah. I have a site that's got voices and I gave them all names and you had to choose the voice by the name that I had allocated it. And that's the page, but whether it still works or not I don't know. I don't think I can, Cobb, that's the problem, because it's Twitch that does that, so... I went through and gave every single voice a name. But there's so many of them, it's not practical. So I just... As a stopgap until I reworked that part of it, I just made it random. Voice page doesn't work. Should do.
But I must explain to you all this.
Works for me.
But I must explain.
There's a lot of voices on there.
But I must explain to you all. But I must explain.
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I will give you a complete account of the system, and
Probably a Chrome issue, yes. Or just generally HTML being shite.
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing...
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I...
But I must explain to you how all this...
There's a lot of voices that I've got. But I just need to recreate the database that to link these points. No, Tony voice. No. I didn't name one Tony.
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I will give you a complete account of the system, and expound actual teachings of the great explorer of the truth, the master builder of human happiness. No one rejects, dislikes, or avoids pleasure itself, because it is pleasure, but because those who do not know how to pursue pleasure rationally encounter consequences that are extremely painful. Nor again
But I
is
must
there anyone who
explain to
loves
you
or
how all this
pursues or
mistaken
desires to
idea of
obtain pain
denouncing
of
pleasure
itself,
and praising
because
pain
it is
was
pain,
born, and
but
I will
because
give you a
it
complete account of the system, and expound the actual teachings of the great explorer of the truth, the
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I will...
There's no COP 2015 voice, no.
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I will give you a complete account of the system, and expound the actual teachings of the great explorer.
But I must explain to you how all this mistaken idea of denouncing pleasure and praising pain was born, and I will give you a complete account of the system, and expound the actual teachings of the great explorer of the truth, the master builder of human happiness. No one rejects, dislikes, or avoids pleasure itself, because
It's bah, bah, bah. So yeah, I need to basically rebuild my little database that connects these names to actual voice samples, and I can't remember what the samples are. What the voice actual names are, so yes, I did actually name them something sensible. I think. Where did I do it? No, what? ITTS samples, idiot. And that's the actual file names that all those names link to are named after the actual voice in the system.
But I must explain to you.
But I must
So I do have the ability to reconnect them, but I've got a feeling I've actually got more voices in the system now than are in that list. So maybe I won't use those names. I don't know. I'm not sure. I could have more sort of categorising them so you can choose what kind of accent you choose. So choose a Scottish accent or an Indian accent, and maybe I'll add some foreign voices as well. I've got Italian and all sorts in there available, but they're not actually enabled in the system. What have I got? No, that's the TTS system. I thought I had a file with all the voices in here, but I don't. Or was it actually in the source code? TTS voices, there we go. Yeah, I've got this file here. Which links the names together. But not, yeah, I think I've got more I've got more voices than I've got names now, you see. So I've got all of these with all the same short name, even though they're different speakers. So yeah, my index is basically broken, so I need a better way of sorting it out. I mean, 1,995 voices in that archive there. That's why it's not practical to give everybody a name. So, yeah, I don't know. Actually, if I go... I think I've got a curl http hyper to API slash... Is it TTS voices? No. It's just API.voices, isn't it? Yeah, 1,997 voices. It's a lot of voices. You love the sound of voice 781. Canadian English. I've currently only got the US and the GB voices installed. But I have available Portuguese, Hungarian, Polish, German, Ukrainian, Russian, Estonian, French, Italian, Brazilian Portuguese. But no Canadian English, I'm afraid. No moose. So for now, you just get a random voice, I'm afraid. Right, but that is working. I'm going to shut down my server. Moose one spit my sister. Glad it wasn't a llama. Right, so my server is now off.
With channel points, Parenses Fuzzybot says.
This'll have to do then, I guess.
Server is off, and if it would show it without background removal stuff, all disconnected. Ow. Just damaged a chunk out of my leg with it. Right. That's reduced my electricity bill somewhat. Tandy 1500. Hello, Sleepy, by the way. Tandy 1500. Groovy. $84 to $90. So these are 8086 or 286? Could be 286 actually, couldn't it? I'm not sure. Nice redacted image. I don't see a redacted image. IBM PC software compatibility, full portability, MS-DOS version 3.3. Deskmate. Ugh. Oh, that bit, yeah. It really tried its best to get rid of the computer. 1 meg EMS RAM. We've got that, so let's have a look for CPU. No CPU. Megahertz. Oh, there we go. It's a V20. So it's an 8086 but supercharged. It's the supercharged 8086. Nice, I'd like a V20. Well, 8088, whatever. 8088 supercharged, yeah. A superset of the 8088 with added bit processing instructions and higher clock speeds. So it does everything the 8088 does, plus more, and does it faster. In fact, it was the V20 was what Microsoft used on their accelerator board, wasn't it, I think? Was it? The Mac 20, that was it. Microsoft Mac 20. Basically a plug-in board to turn your 4 megahertz PCXT into a 10 megahertz beast. Hoping the one that won't power on is just fuses, yeah. One's untested, the other is no power up, yeah. 200 USD for both. That's not bad if they're not completely and utterly junk. Right. Well, I've done what I set out to do. And it is working, finally. So let's open up Steam. See if we can find some Tony. The one that won't power up was stored in a Tandy branded soft case and comes with a power pack and mouse. Excellent. Worth it just for the case. Right, so the next Deponia, I don't actually have it installed at the moment, is Deponia Doomsday. Open up Steam Valve. Let's just put in the magic startup bit that makes everything happy. .1 gig downloaded data it needs.
All right, settle down. You bunch of degenerates. Heads are happening. Shut the fuck up.
'Upload proceeds. Upload takes forever.
Well, dealing with your kind requires a certain level of enthusiasm. Now scram.
$11 hours, ouch. $10 done.
You're welcome for the ads. You masochists.
He's very boring. He's saying the same, says almost the same thing every time there with the ads, calling us masochists. 105 megabytes per second. Not bad. Time to upgrade your networking.
Seems like chat's having a grand old time mocking each other's hearing and Canadian accents. Classic.
$500 meg. I could speed it up actually. A bit more speed out of it if I can. As it then slows it down. Take off the bandwidth limit and it slows down. That sucks, Chloe. "15 minutes remaining," it's saying. 20 minutes remaining. 17 minutes remaining. 14. 13. 17. 18. You've got the 2.5 gig card in your test microserver, so you can play with it, but also the test machine test domain integration. When you try the same settings on your primary NAS, it gives you an error. Great. I'm wondering about the possibility of getting a 10 gig card for my main workstation. Because George has got 10 gig already. And if I stick a 10 gig in my workstation, I can then have a direct connection between workstation and George at 10 gig. Probably it'll only run at about 1 gig anyway, because everything's too slow. Ten gig cards are cheap, yes. 10 gig cards that work, on the other hand. It has to be 10 gig, which is with RJ45 copper on it, because I don't want to be messing with SFP or anything like that. Cards are cheap with fibre, yeah, no, I want copper. Because George is just RJ45 copper, so I just want to slap RJ45 in the workstation and just have a simple patch cable. Yeah, copper ones are not so cheap. Yes, quite. Hence I haven't done it. Plus, would it be supported by Linux is the question. If anybody happens to have a spare one just kicking around, I'll happily give it a try. Most of the eBay ones are Intel. Yeah, those are the ones I was looking at, I think, the Intel ones. Most of them seem to be dual port as well, I think. But then I think to myself, well, is there really any point in a 10 gig connection to George? I don't need to transfer that much data to George. It's only got a 2 terabyte SSD on it, that's all. It won't speed anything up because it's only gigabit or Wi-Fi from then on. So, yeah. Seems pretty pointless, really. Maybe if I were to go gigabit or 10 gig for the rest of my networking, possibly, but everything's either 10, 100 or 1 gig, so it's all slow stuff anyway. Most of my devices are, well, that Sun is 10 meg, that Sun is 100 meg, my VAX is 10 meg, the terminal server is 10 meg, the Banana Pi is 1 gig. I mean, I've got nothing to use really with faster than 1 gig other than just George, and George isn't really needing that higher throughput. Played some OMD earlier, kind of getting a bit bored of it now. Well, I haven't played it for a bit actually. I might play some more in a day or so. It's always fun to watch orcs dying a horribly messy death though. Alka-Seltzer for the brimstone. You need more than Alka-Seltzer. Yeah, that's SFP though. I don't want SFP. I can't plug SFP into George. Halfway there, roughly. And then we can get deponerizing. SFP ports are lower power consumption. That may well be, but George hasn't physically got an SFP port to plug one into. RJ45, that is all there is. I can't plug SFP into an RJ45 socket, it doesn't fit. It's not poor planning on my part, it's poor planning on Nvidia's part. I have no choice in what Nvidia solder onto their little tiny motherboard. Use a hammer. Not on poor George, no. And George has got a quad gigabit Ethernet card stuck in the side of him at the moment. Where are we? Droid cam. See if this works. No, where are we? Oh, 96. That's on a different IP now, isn't it? I wanted the 96. Oh, hello. That's the wrong one. Must be that way. And where are we? Transform, rotate. Right, there's George now. Right up my nose. There's George. Little George. All there is if you can see it there, just RJ45. Get some light on the subject. Just the RJ45 10 gig tucked away in there, and a quad gigabit for all the rest. There's also a USB one there, which is a secondary internet connection. Well, I've got two connections to the house internet. Oh, hello. Come back, you. What do I want? I want back to desktop. So yeah, there's no way of getting SFP on that. No way whatsoever. The PCIe slot is in use. It's only half in use actually. I could possibly split it into a pair of 4s and add a second PCIe card, but why? There's no point really in 10 gig on that. So yeah, let's just see how much power George is using currently. And that's why it wants to be an RJ45 card for my workstation. So it's just a simple copper patch cable. I may not get the full 10 gig, but I probably wouldn't anyway. George is currently running at 30 watts. I don't send that much back and forth. No, it's pointless. I would only do it purely because it has 10 gig. Purely because it has 10 gig on it. That's the only reason I'd do it. And he's currently running at 30 watts. And quite a lot of that is actually my database. Or one of my databases. Oh, that's because I'm doing things on my Deck PDF site, doing all the spidering and things, which is using processing power. I've got all that running on there. 76% done. Wake up, George.
Per incest, Fuzzy, but George is sleeping. You absolute cretin. Let the man rest. Medjenko tech right then. What's all this about 10GB networking then? Let's wander off topic, shall we?
%82%.
Per incest, Fuzzy buddy, use a hammer. Yeah, that's the ticket. Problem solved. Now what?
He's obviously improved because he remembered that it was G-Pin that suggested using a hammer. So he's obviously a lot better than he used to be. He's got a lot better grasp of virtual reality. Deponia Doomsday. You prefer virtual stupidity, yes. Right, our new game.
Jeepin' 24/7 right, so what's everyone been up to? Did anyone see that new mobility
The end
game?
was never our
It's
creation.
got double jumps now, apparently.
It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it. The same way a surfer tempts fate. Or tempts a shark by trying to outswim it. A for effort. We crafted spears against beasts, built walls against spears, ladders against walls, and towers against ladders. After that, we built boats, ramparts, chimneys, shaving foam pie catapults, and when all our trash threatened to swallow...
Pie catapults. Did she say pie catapults? Shaving foam pie catapults.
Powered by nothing less than the destruction of our own planet. The preparations took decades. What was meant to be an ark became a home. My home. Elysium. None of us ever thought there were thousands of clueless survivors down in that trash. Our bastion of hope became a herald of doom for Deponia. Fortunately, the tables turned. One of those clueless people foiled the plan. He saved Deponia and all who were left behind. And he saved me by falling for me. Literally, the end.
So yes, we've just fallen off,
Oh,
haven't
you
we?
don't like this ending? Still hoping for something more upbeat? Well, it's like I said. Endings and sharks. Don't tempt them. Though, I gotta admit, even after all this time, I keep asking myself, if I was able to turn back time, what would I change? What would be the better ending? Or do I just want it to never end?
Ads are happening, folks. Shut your traps.
This place was pure hell. Who am I kidding? Where was it these days? I had to leave old Jeremiah behind. His own damn fault. I have to give it to him. He was as fast as they came at changing a tire. But he was too damn slow at getting me a slushie. At least we shook those ravening few locks. I had to hurry.
Do I want to play the tutorial? Do we want to play the tutorial again? I don't think we do, no. We'll skip the tutorial. And now we shall go into the settings. And this is all changed. Voices on maximum, bring down the music, bring down the effects.
Appreciate you all enduring those ads. You beautiful bastards.
Okay, the Edward Snowman this is.
The Edward Snowman was no beauty, but it was all I had left. Some punk had sprayed no hope on the blast tower door. Tell me something I don't know.
I mean, this voice. David Hayter, is it?
Nothing. The Organon had sealed the door to the blast tower. As if to say, if anyone is gonna blow this planet to hell, then it's gonna be us. What a joke. Fulock yellow. Definitely not my favorite color.
I never really played Metal Gear Solid. My flatmate had it and played it a lot, but I never played it. I never got the chance to, he was always playing it. Well, I've got a can of spray paint and a lighter.
The Edward Snowman was no beauty, but it was all I had left.
Okay. Yeah, I did quite like the idea of them, but I never got the chance to play them, really. Ah, there is a bolt there.
The Organon had sealed the door to the blast, as if to say, if what a joke.
The doorknob is broken,
The
there's a bolt.
As if what a joke.
Let's try using the lighter on the doorknob.
I toyed with the idea of just burning through the door, but sometimes I also toyed with the idea of melting my feet in folic acid. Jeremiah used to call it anemic delirium. Cool.
Flamethrower on the bolt.
Much as I loved my homemade flamethrower, it was useless against the bolt.
Use it against the doorknob.
Already broken, just like everything else.
Use it on the
The
graffiti.
days of simple vandalism were long gone. My new plan was a little more destructive.
Use it on the Edward Snowman.
Paint some flames on the hood, but there's no time for that.
No. Well, I'm stumped already, and I'm only on the first room.
Cool. Cool.
So, flamethrower and bolt does nothing, graffiti does nothing, doorknob does nothing. Flamethrower on Edward Snowman does nothing. Flamethrower on ladder, let's try that. That's the only other thing I can interact with. Yes, it's space, Chloe.
I really wanted to paint some flames on the hood, but there's no time for that. Ever.
Okay. I can interact with Edward Snowman, the ladder, or go to the blast tower. Here I can interact with the graffiti, the bolt, and the doorknob. Space Chloe. Unless I can go around the back of here or something. Or down the edge. Down this way or something, maybe? Can't walk further down here, can I? No. I've tried this flamethrower on the bolt, on the doorknob, and on the graffiti.
Already broken, just like everything else. Nothing. The Organon had sealed the door to the blast tower.
They need to sing the organ on him. No.
Blow this planet to hell, then it's gonna be us. What a joke.
Right, well... Let's climb the ladder then. Ah, frozen toolbox. That wasn't showing up before. I couldn't interact with that until I got up the ladder. Alright, I've got a proper blowtorch now.
The bolt didn't look like you could saw through it, but I got this far and I was going to finish it to the end.
There we go. Oh, hello.
It was easier to cut through the seal than I thought. I almost wished it had taken longer, but now the way was clear. Here.
Kirk.
Let go. Hey! Need a light, lady?
Button mash. Shut the door. Push hard on it. Grab the pole. Stop! Shut the door. Oh, mouse is getting a workout. Build that right up. Oh, hello. Went too far. It's opened again. Hole on. Yeah. This is going to be annoying, this. Shut the door. Come on, shut the door. Ah, come on, shut the door. Hole on lock. Ugh. As soon as I try and click the lock, it opens the door again. For fuck's sake. Hole. You can't click it fast enough. You can't click the pole and then click the lock in time. Stop! Right, so you've got to take it to just as the door closes. And then quickly get that in there. There we go. Got it. I see how the mechanics work now.
The icy breath from my chest.
That was confusing.
See everything from up here. The destruction, the hopelessness, and the button that would simultaneously release the bomb clamps in countless blast towers all over Deponia.
Press the button.
Yeah. Guess that's it. The end of the
frog in my throat. The end of the road for me. Huh? Oh, typical. Even Armageddon is rusted over. Wait.
Climb onto the bomb. Nothing can go wrong, surely. Kick off the clamp.
Forget it! Forget it!
So kicking the clamp just makes him twitch. Knock him out, kick the clamp, he just wakes up again.
Forget it!
I can't get access to anything that I have in my inventory. And there's just the two things that I can do.
Forget it!
Soul music I just achieved. There we go. Part time.
head, act like the thing is not dead, and didn't run into a brick wall at full tilt already. Let me help you fill that gap in memory. Living in the waste wasn't to your taste, but soon you will gaze truth straight in the face. All rivers run eventually to the sea. At this stage it's evident there will be no happy end. Suck it up, princess, no one cares for your tears. It's over and I've no damns to give for second thought.
The effing bard. We love the bard.
And wondering what if.
Picture shoot the bard game. Okay, I'm back.
What a nightmare. I was old and had a mustache. All my friends were dead, and Elysium had fallen from the sky. Also, I blew Deponia up. God, talk about sick. I mean, a mustache? Really? Luckily, everything's the way it was before. I can hardly wait to tell my sweet Tony about it. The fire's gone out. No wonder I was dreaming about nuclear winter.
Wrench. Thank you. Yoink. Bubble wrap.
From the post office. What was I going to do with it again? Whatever. I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for. Don't look, otherwise it'll keep me from working for days. Again.
Right, off we go. The fuck?
Sweet! The balloon filled with gas.
I have no idea, Swarm. Maybe it's only just gone out.
Is it just a flame? And then it's to Elysium and beyond! Tony won't believe her eyes. I better get her crystal glasses back. Not that anything would happen to them.
Pyramid of glasses. Why?
Time to get to work. No, stop! This seems vaguely familiar somehow. That's exactly the way things happened in my dream. I had forgotten the bubble wrap, and that's when everything went to pieces. Tony was so angry that we broke up. And then I uncovered an Organon conspiracy and started a revolution? Well, note to self, stay away from sampling the adhesives before bed.
Okay, I have a rope.
No, I've been practicing the lasso number long enough. The next time I throw out a loop, then it'll be to catch something. To Elysium! Huh? What now? Oh, damn! The stove is still out. How stupid of me.
Adhesives.
And I wanted to take Tony with me, too. These cryptic signs have been becoming more and more common lately, and for some reason, they always seem to crop up around me.
I wonder why.
Not without... No one should ever accuse me of not learning from experience. True. The last thing I need on my balloon is ballast.
Right, I got the bubble wrap now. Glue is distilled horse.
these visions aren't all bad. I should become a prophet. Nina, Nina, let me through! I'm a prophet! Huh? Hey, stop! You can't park here! You...
Bugger.
Oh boy, somehow my vision missed this. Hey you! Hello? You can't park here! Hey, you there! Is this your pile of junk?
Please keep away from it. And from me too, for that matter. I'm not even meant to be here.
Oh yeah? Well, I couldn't agree more. But since you're here... Who are you anyway?
My name is irrelevant. Just ignore me.
I'd love to, Mr. Irrelevant.
Strictly speaking, I'm actually not meant to be talking to you. At least as long as it isn't quite clear whether or not we
Do you
belong.
prefer your horses pickled?
Signs are kind of pointing toward
Poor horses.
Even minor contact is to be avoided at all costs. Do you understand? No contact.
Does no contact only apply to me, or to my girlfriend's crystal glasses as well?
Oh no! I didn't... did I?
Oh yes, while backing into the
Shush.
parking space.
It's on.
Heavens to Betsy!
Go away.
Do you know what that means? I have possibly triggered a catastrophe of apocalyptic proportions!
Yeah, but she usually calms down after a couple of days.
You misunderstand me. I'm talking about ash rain, magma flows, perpetual darkness.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You've met Tony. Got it. That doesn't make those glasses whole again.
You're right. I must do something.
After all, you're the one who ruined them.
Let me think.
Think faster.
There's one
Fey horses sauteed in garlic butter.
Yikes!
Oh.
You don't mean...
Yes. There's
Not French,
no
are you?
choice.
Don't be a fool. There must be another solution.
If there is, I can't think of it. I fear my decision is final. I will...
No!
turn back time.
No! You... What? Oh, I thought you wanted to apologize. But your suggestion sounds better. Good thinking. Bravo.
Perhaps you
Appreciate
didn't understand
you
me
all
correctly.
enduring
I
those
said that I'm
ads.
going to travel
You
back
beautiful
in time.
bastards.
Yep, go ahead. Super plan.
But you aren't surprised at all? You must have a million questions, surely.
Hey, RF. Just in time for some Tony.
What's the square root of 237169?
Time to bust a move
But I
to some
actually meant
Bavarian
another sort
folk
of
music.
One
You
where the solution
magnificent
isn't so
bastard.
obvious. I know.
I said Tony.
Who are you anyway?
My name is I work at...
You're a professor of what? Stupid hat?
My area of expertise is temporal physics. I'm researching anomalies in the fourth axis of space-time.
Really? Then you can probably answer a time-related question for me.
Very possibly.
When, dear Mr. McComicon?
Yes? When?
When did I ask you for your life story? What happened to no contact?
Well, it's a bit late for that now. The unspeakable has occurred, but we can make it unoccur if we follow my plan.
Bring rubber boots back into fashion?
Nonsense. I mean... turn back time.
Say, do you keep hearing that strange sound too? Well, what do you mean, turn back time?
As I said, I have invented a device which can avoid accidents after they've happened. It saves an image of the space-time before I reverse park.
You invented a time machine and used it as a parking assistant? You, Macrona Crispies, are a four-dimensional wuss.
Actually, I really shouldn't be using it.
The speech is a bit on the quiet side, yes,
Irresponsible hands.
Yes, that would be bad.
compared to the rest of the game.
I should never have come here.
A mistake easy to correct. By my turning this crank here?
No! Wait!
Champion!
With 69 bits, Swarm of Dead Insects says,
Cheer 69A, if only I could turn back time.
I'm a prophet!
Only I could turn back time.
Could it be the synaptic sensation of my remembering?
I give it a bit, Swarm.
Happened yet?
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Rufus!
Huh? What? Wait a minute. I know you. You're Mr. McChromnickel.
Michronicle. But that means you remember?
You bet I remember. You're the one who ran over the glasses.
Astounding.
Not
You can turn up the whole of the game audio.
as astounding as your lousy face furniture. But while we're on the topic of astounding, how the hell is all this possible?
Let's talk about that in a minute. Could you help me to park first, please? I don't want a repeat performance of that little episode just now.
Not just now. You mean soon?
No. It would have been just now, right now.
Oh, great. This could turn out to be another one of those days.
You ready?
Sure. What the hell? Hit it! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop!
You sure? I don't think I'm positioned quite right yet. Is there not a bit more room there?
Still lots of room. You hardly moved.
Then why are you shouting stop?
Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ha! What? Didn't I just see an elephant? Something strange is going on here.
Something strange is very definitely going on.
Huh? What? Oh no, not again!
Well, did it work?
No, you ran over the glasses again.
Someone's been drinking again. I think so.
I was distracted. Apropos, you didn't happen to see a pink elephant, did you?
Like Groundhog Day could be.
Strictly speaking, lots, yes. But it doesn't mix with my medication.
So it would appear.
Yes, my reflexes are way below standard. Otherwise, the elephant would never have gotten away from me. Now, where's the stupid thing hiding?
Let's turn the crank, see what happens.
Do we want to turn back time again?
I don't know. It seems less and less like a good idea to me. Are you sure you're well prepared this time? You realize everything that you've done since the accident will be reversed.
Whatever. I can do it over again if need be. The main thing is that the glasses remain intact.
A pink elephant, where would I hide? Well, in the storeroom in 454, of course.
Too late.
Crank. Bend over. Oh. That's where your hamster is, G-Pin.
Let me through! I'm a prophet! Here we...
Rufus? Are you there?
Where else?
Shall we have another go?
I can hardly wait. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah.
There's the pink elephant.
That's come on. Come on. Come on. Ha! Hey.
But I don't get the option to do anything. It just goes through the same sequence again.
Someone's been sniffing glue and dreaming of tickled horses. Seriously. What the fuck is going on in here?
Don't ask. First, I have to find some way of getting rid of that stupid pink elephant before we go out and try the whole thing again.
What's this nilbot? Ice cube dispenser.
Huh. What we need here is a suitable container. Huh.
Cheap in 24/7, you think? This is weird. You clearly haven't
A
seen what
compartment for
happens when our
paramechanical
programmer
components,
starts
power
dancing.
inverters, strengtheners, that kind of thing. A compartment for paramechanical components, power.
Right, I need power inverters then, obviously. What's in here?
What? Burnett has already closed up? Aw, I wanted emergency flares in case my highly flammable gas balloon catches fire.
I don't think you need flares in that case. Let's have a look down here.
Oh, never again. You hear that, Tuck? Never ever again. Oh, who am I kidding? Everything comes back eventually. And there we go.
Hi, Tuck. And a lovely day to you, too. So that last gnat's piss was a little off, was it?
It's always the last dregs of gnat's piss that are the worst.
Well, maybe you just don't know when it's time to stop.
Do you know then?
Ha! I always thought it was when you feel things couldn't get any better.
Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. The pitcher goes up to the mouth until one buckles. Believe me, it's always the last bottle of gnat's piss that finishes you off.
You should stop drinking.
Stopping is not the problem. It's the starting again that I can't seem to stop.
What day is it today?
And there's me thinking that I was drunk. Can't you hear the music? It is, of course, Barbecue Thursday.
Barbecue Thursday? Which year?
Everything okay with you, Rufus?
So. I had the strangest dream. I met an Elysian, and the two of us saved Deponia, just to ultimately blow it up myself. But Barbecue Thursday in Kuvak, that would mean none of that ever happened. The floating black market.
Barbecue Thursday sounds like a good idea.
That just can't be true. My fans are gonna freak if they find out that my adventures never happened.
Huh? What fans?
Ah! Do you know where I can find Tony?
She's in Lonzo's bar. Unbelievable that she managed to beat me at Down in One.
At Lonzo's? That means I have to go through the entire idiot parade.
You got a Barbecue Thursday hangover too? I understand completely. Luckily, one doesn't...
Prepare the horses. Chiswick, fresh horses!
...with 6 stuck to one's face.
Do you know anything about visions?
You mean stuff like pink elephants? I always thought that was a bit of a dumb cliche. But there really is one of those about the place today.
Yeah, anyone can do pink elephants. I saw the future.
Nice for you.
Not even close. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, you're probably right. I'm dreading tomorrow morning, too.
I have to prevent my vision of the future from becoming reality.
Professional advice: loads of alcohol. Reliably helps against even the most stubborn futures.
Alcohol is not the answer. Alcohol is the question. Yes is the answer.
I saw the pink elephant, too.
Really?
Yep. A real pain in the butt. It keeps distracting me every time I try to save Tony's glasses.
That means that I'm not a complete idiot after all.
Yes, you are.
I wouldn't be jumping to any hasty conclusions if I were you. Will you help me scare the pink elephant off?
It's gone already.
I don't mean now, but... earlier.
You want me to help you chase away an elephant from your past? Been there, done that, got the medal. I got exactly the same problem with my wife, Trudy. My strategy? Drink to forget.
Well, completely wrong. The trick, in fact, is to remember when time repeats itself.
Huh? How am I meant to remember something that hasn't even happened yet?
Easy. You just have to, yeah, so, how does that actually work? I should probably ask McChronicle about that.
You do that.
I'll find a way to make you remember.
Uh-huh.
I should probably ask McChronicle about that.
You do that.
Stay vertical.
Draw me a sketch.
Okay. What's through here?
He's coming! Everyone in position! And then, just as we practiced, I don't want to see any naked flames near Rufus. May Tetanus be with us.
Hello, stranger. New in town?
But Rufus, I attend the Barbecue Thursday Festival every year.
Oh, yeah. Right. And your name is?
Zune, current grill champion from Sierra Benzoli.
Sierra Benzoli? Well, I always thought that place only had 3 inhabitants.
Which doesn't mean that the title wasn't hotly contested. Fuego and Petro are also very skilled in handling methylated spirits. Shame that they weren't able to compete this year.
Let me guess, an accident at work?
Let's just say they should have made the shish kebabs with much more shish and a lot less kebab.
Do you know how to catch an elephant?
Of course.
It's a
Why do you
Zune.
think I've got an elephant gun back there?
I thought it was to show off.
That too, but elephant hunting is a great tradition for us. It goes back to the days when Hanagull and Hunagus both got the idea of riding over the Amalgalps.
I thought they were only looking for fillings for tusks.
Which probably didn't make the meeting of their armies any less bloody. As you probably know, there's nothing more dangerous than an elephant with a toothache.
There's an elephant in the area.
I'll only believe that when I see it.
Well, he's very good at hiding.
Not exactly typical for an elephant. You sure that you don't mean a wombat or a groundhog?
Yeah, I think I would know the difference.
Quite a few people think that, and you end up having to collect them from the circus with wombat bites.
Oh.
Poor Uncle Diego.
Can I borrow your elephant gun?
No, I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
I happen to be a big game hunter.
Ha! If you were a big game
Does
hunter,
toothaches
then you
been
would
eating
know that
horses?
elephants are child's play.
No.
Much too easy to hit. Professionals hunt small animals. Ducks or rats. A gun like this won't do for them. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts and blowpipes and bees for the nerve poison.
So, what's tasty today?
What do you think? Barbecue Thursday is Groundhog Day.
Wasn't Rampage Monday always Groundhog Day?
No, Barbecue Thursday, I'm quite sure.
Well,
It's Groundhog Day, yes.
I'm just not big on
Barbecue Thursday is Groundhog Day.
Can you build me a high-precision blowpipe?
Depends. Are you a licensed big game hunter yet?
Yes.
Then show me your license or take a hike.
Well then.
Yeah, what?
Wenzel's back. Rat boy. A honey dispenser?
Hey, Rufus! Wait a minute!
Wenzel? Is that you? I thought you were a jack-o'-lantern. Honest.
Very funny! But great to see that you decided to join in with Barbecue Thursday after all.
The hell I did. I'm just here to pick Tony up.
Oh yes, the balloon. Have you really thought that one through?
I know. A week in a confined space with her might make me suicidal, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be good for our relationship if I left the planet without it.
I just meant whether you're sure about going through with the whole thing. You've split once before. If your plan fails again, you could break more than just the altimeter, or your nose, or the roof of the kindergarten.
Don't worry, little man. This time I've thought of everything. I didn't even bother to install an altimeter, for example.
Oh dear.
Tony trusts me, and rightly so. You'll see.
Then explain it,
Tony!
What exactly do you see in that fool? Huh? Rufus, he's not the right man for you. Is he even a man? Huh? I'd say he's more a complete loser.
Shut your trap, Lotto.
Nah, he's got no job, no manners,
Calm down, RF. Calm down.
a future.
I'm warning you, Lotto. Don't diss my friend.
Ah, come on, Tony. Do you really trust in that good-for-nothing?
You heard Tony, Lotto. Leave her in peace.
No, I want to know. Do you really believe he's gonna get you two to Elysium? Huh? You're more likely to see me in a dress.
For the last time, Lotto, shut your mouth.
You could have the pick of anyone, Tony. If only you'd open your eyes, you would see this. This here is a man. A real man.
Lotto, please.
A manly, beardy man.
The furniture is brand new.
I believe it probably is Lottie.
You want to touch my beard? Huh? Chickadee, chickadee.
Funny, I have this twinge in my leg. I wonder if that means we're gonna have a storm. Lotto, what happened to you?
You can call me Lottie.
The creation of Lottie.
Hey, Lotto.
Call me
Lottie.
So Tony created Lottie.
Who did this to you?
What do you mean, who did this to you? I feel completely liberated. It's as if I've been trapped in an ugly great cocoon of ice for years.
Creation myth, as it were, yes. The creation myth.
Shush.
Reborn
That's our happening.
as a
Go
beautiful
away.
blue whale.
Butterfly!
Butterfly. That's exactly what I meant to say. So you're really a lady now?
Why? What's wrong with that?
Did I say there was anything wrong with that? On the contrary, congratulations on this bold step. You know, to be honest, I've always had the feeling there was a great woman somewhere inside of you.
You calling me fat?
What? No!
I just feel so insecure. This is such a big step into the unknown.
Don't worry, big steps have always been your trademark.
Hey, it'll be totally awesome if... it would be totally off
Are you two whales from Scotland?
if you gave me a leg up with an honest evaluation.
Sure, as long as it's not a leg over.
So,
You're welcome for the
is
ads.
there anything
You
about
masochist.
the new me that could do with improving?
Let me think. You don't have a bust.
Rufus, control those wandering eyes. It's very unbecoming.
Could be, but where would Lotto have looked? Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's not half a dirty turnip too close.
You're right. Maybe I should remove the underwire from my manly men's corset. I've been constricted by this symbol of androcracy for long enough. Here, be a sweetheart and get this thing out of my sight! Is there anything else?
Your legs are too hairy.
Oh my goodness. You're right. It's a good job I haven't thrown my razor away yet. Ow! Ah! Darn, that hurts. Ah!
Good job. Hang in there.
Ah! Oh, damn it, I'm dying! Ah!
I feel for you, buddy.
What? Oh, I just mean... oh, this sure stings.
Crybaby.
Is there anything else?
There you go.
Your legs are still too hairy.
I'm on it. It's just such hard work. I need something better than this. If only I'd held on to my laser hair remover.
Lotto had his hair roots lasered?
He was into cycling, okay?
What you need is a complete makeover. We could go shopping, to try on different clothes, to groovy music, while I stand in front of the fitting room making eloquent facial expressions. Like this. Or this. Or this. Finally, it's off to a beauty salon and...
Stop! 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 I'm sorry to curb your enthusiasm, but there's absolutely nothing to say. I have to slip straight into media stereotypes. Just because I'm a lady now. One transformation is more than enough for one day.
Aw, man. I think you're fine the way you are.
Oh, you charmer.
Right. Later, Gator. Oh, I meant, of course, my deepest respect, ma'am.
Toodaloo!
Into Lonzo's. Tony!
Hi there, Snuggle Bunny.
What did we agree about Snuggle Bunny?
That she's a choleric little viper with a delectable derriere?
I was trying to make the point that I didn't want you giving me a pet name. However, good answer.
Do you have any idea what happened to Lotto?
Let's just say he went a step too far.
Yeah, I keep saying that kind of thing can end up badly, but you still insist that I take out the garbage.
I meant that figuratively.
What? Wait, that was you? Why?
He said some ugly things.
Ugly duckling ugly or your mama ugly?
I'm beginning to think I hit the wrong one.
About your crystal glasses.
Oh yeah, I gotta pack those as well. Did you get the bubble wrap?
Well, yeah, but...
But...
the glasses broke.
I know you're only kidding, because you know that our relationship is dependent on those glasses, as well as your ability to drink without a straw.
Yeah, right. Gotcha. Yeah, it was a joke. A funny...
Not funny.
Absolutely, totally not at all funny joke, right? Can't we just leave the glasses here?
Do we really want to have this conversation again? I'm giving up a lot here. And all this for the rapidly diminishing chance that you will get us to Elysium against all possible odds. My only condition. I want to take my grandmother's glasses with us.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a long trip. Not that something's gonna happen to them.
You said it was safe.
It is, but there's always a small risk. And I'm sure they have some really outstanding glasses on Elysium.
Either I come with the glasses or not at all.
I'll take care of the glasses.
Rufus, we've already been over this. That's a task which is no match for your abilities.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll break them.
That's absurd! And even if I did, I'd find a way to undo it.
You always want the impossible. But you lay one finger on my glasses and you'll have overstepped the line. Understood?
I have no idea, Swarm. No idea whatsoever.
I totally forgot. I wanted to make room for the glasses.
We're discovering together.
Relax while I take care of it, okay?
Just hurry up.
I'll just leave that right where it is. No matter how hard I try, I can't imagine any situation whatsoever where I could find a use for this crap.
I'll have the beard, thank you. Can I take the glass as well? Yep. It's not nailed down, so I'm having it. The dart.
Hey, Rufus.
Hey, Lonzo.
Same as usual?
Quite the contrary. I want something new, something else, something exciting.
You're out of luck there. I've only got the same as always. Gnat's pit.
Then why do you even ask?
Well,
Five-finger discount,
only
yes.
ever want what they already know.
Except it's a cartoon, so it's a
But I'm having
four-figure discount.
Not me. You hear me? Not me!
Dart plus straw equals elephant gun.
Hey, I could make a great blowgun out of that. If I had enough time and peace and quiet and finally got the feeling back in my fingertips, maybe I shouldn't have gone to sleep in the middle of an oxyhydrogen vent.
Nope. Here's the answer to that. Right, let's go see what else there is around the place. There's the old blast map. To the village centre. Talk to Rat Boy.
My name is Leonardo Alfonso Miguel Garcia de...
Yeah. Rat Boy works. No one can remember all that nonsense.
Nonsense? My name has won prizes.
Rat. He's the Rat Boy.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
Aren't you allowed to play with the other rats?
If you mean the rotten fruit game, I'd love to, but I'm still too young. That's right, Rufus. The rotten fruit game can only be played by adults.
Did I step in a cricket nest or something? I keep hearing this chirruping from somewhere around my ankle. Huh. The last bees in the southern quadrant at a Barbecue Thursday celebration near you for the last 20 years. If this keeps up, humanity will die out before the bees.
Pretty common, yes, RF.
Ugh, the most rotten game of them all. The barbecues go out whenever I get close. That can only mean one thing. I'm even cooler than I thought. Who throws away a perfectly functional beard? It's still in great shape. What's going on? Why aren't you playing?
We haven't learned that song off by heart yet. And without light, we can't see the music.
Then why not play something you know by heart?
I think I can come up with something. Our hit, Rudy's dental work went wrong. Oh, please.
Rudy's dental work went wrong.
Long enough. Still, much better than having to gaze at your mug all day. Hey, do you think that I suffer from ear potatoes?
Can I borrow your elephant gun?
No, I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
I happen to be a big game hunter.
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play. Much too easy to hit.
Sounds a bit stupid, Swarm.
Ducks or rats. A gun like this won't do for them. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts and blowpipes and bees for the nerve poison. What's that meant to be?
Something that proves I'm a big game hunter, perhaps?
Well, it reminds me a bit of a high-precision blowpipe for small game hunting.
And elephants?
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play. Professionals hunt small animals. Ducks! Or you need something much more precise. Unfortunately, and blowpipes. And bees.
Blowpipe, dart, got it.
So let's have a look. That's a decent dart. Just right for a high-precision blowpipe. But I'd only give something like that to a fellow big game hunter.
So I need bees. Bees are in here, aren't they?
Either the tap is missing, or they're warning us against Eskimos with dripping fountain pens. Either way, I think I should just keep my hands off for now.
I need a tap, apparently.
Either the tap is... Either way.
Potato halving machine. Oh, I know what that's going to be used for. Wax drawer.
Ow! Ah, get out of here! Damn, that That won't work. Same again.
Okay.
All I need for that is my fingers and normally my beekeeper's hat.
So bees are in the wax drawer.
That all seems strangely familiar. Hey, Lotto.
Call me.
Call me. Could you lend me your razor?
Not while I still look like a trash Canadian lumberjack.
Although I would probably have more success
with a chainsaw than this blunt thing.
Right. Oh.
Nothing else I can do here, is there? No, nothing else in Lonzo's pub. Ooh, throttle limiter.
Hey, keep your hands off. Those are the darts championship winnings.
A darts competition? Oh, man. I have to enter.
Please be careful. I lost 2 of my best customers the last time you played darts.
And...
Wow, bullseye. That's won you the darts championship. Here, take the first prize.
Prize? Oh boy, what is it?
A power inverter.
Yay. A power inverter. There's a throttle limiter there as well.
A duck. Never gets old.
I can't get the dart back out the dartboard though.
Hey, keep your hands off. Those are the darts championship winnings.
Never gets old. I don't need any gimmicks to cheat at darts.
I can stick power inverters into here.
Hey, that could fit, but which way around? Ah, whatever. I'm sure it doesn't matter.
Chill back mode! Just lean back and enjoy the cool atmosphere, man.
Hey, got it on the first try. I'm obviously on a winning streak. No, that's locked in place.
Okay.
Huh. What we need here is a suitable container.
Yay.
Thanks, man.
Someone's name is longer than Machenko's patience.
I have a glass with ice cubes now. Apparently.
I'd need some real fire to melt those useless ice cubes. You know, one that burns.
Those are for alone time with Tony. I'll put that on the barbecue, then walk away. Oh, come back.
A swarm of dead insects, a long name.
There we go. Extended to water.
Don't leave me hanging, you absolute weirdo. Spit it out.
let's see. Numb tongue, nausea, tingling on the teeth. Yeah, typical Deponian water. Unbelievable. The lengths you have to go to in this restaurant to get a glass of water.
Right, so I've got a glass of water.
Let the games begin!
Do you have someone to play against?
Oh yeah, I knew there was something. Hey, Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus! You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
Rotten fruit game? That doesn't sound jolly at all. More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple. Each player tries to place 3 or 4 of their fruit type in one row.
Without gloves, you get boils from just watching.
Rats are the bigger problem. Those critters are just mad for rotten fruit.
Ugh! Why would anyone ever want to play that?
Because the winner will receive an almost brand new small game hunter's license from the estate of the previous year's champion. That's why the game is only 18 plus. Well, and because every participant is automatically qualified to take part in the adult tombola.
Yeah, and a round of infectious diseases
Shush.
roulette.
The ads are on. Judgua traps.
Well then, let the games begin!
Do you have someone to play against?
Oh yeah, I knew there was something. Why can't the rat boy play?
Because he's still too young,
Said the garden gnome. I have to be. My coat is.
I need somebody to play with. I wonder if Tony will play with me.
Hi there, Snuggle Bunny. You'll never believe what happened today.
Oh no. What have you gone and done now?
Nothing. Why?
No fires or explosions?
Damn boy.
No.
Anyone injured or horribly burnt? Animals count too, you know.
Nothing of the sort.
Well then, you're right. I don't believe you.
Seriously. Thanks for
I have
enduring
got to
those
tell you about
ads,
my dream.
You
Can't that wait
masochists.
until after we've left?
Well, maybe so. But it was totally awesome. We broke up.
Yeah. I often dream that too. At last! A week without the kitchen going up in flames.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. Somehow, I was still living with you.
Oh, so more like a nightmare.
Oh, you've never understood any of my
And
dreams.
those is implied.
The prouder I am of that fact.
Enough to...
Yeah.
What? No cynical comment? No doubt? No venomous jibes?
And not today. I've just about had enough of this place. I can hardly wait to get out of here. Come on, Titch. I still have to pack my crystal glasses and say bye to Pops.
Oh, the glasses. Well, you see, the glasses... Just... Hey, Lotto.
Call me!
Right. Oh.
Who can I get to play the game with me? Oh, maybe he'll play.
Hi again.
No. How about McChronicle?
Hey, Mac. World come to an end yet?
I fear so, but I'll only be sure when it happens again.
How come we remember everything after turning the crank, and no one else does?
Yes. Wait a minute. That is actually an astoundingly good question. So, I've invented this very complicated headgear for this purpose, but you...
Your tinfoil hat protects your memory?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
For an egghead brain box, maybe. Case solved for me. Dr. Gizmo had to implant this metal plate after someone sabotaged my catapult plan.
Well, that could be a factor. But the screening only works if the hat is also lined with straw. Did that Dr. Gizmo insert straw into you as well?
Probably.
Straw?
Oh, well, main thing, it works, right?
Do you think my dream might also be a temporal anomaly?
Possible. What was it about?
I saved an Elysian from the Organon, and together we...
Well, spare me the details, please. I'm sure that it was only a dream. Rather...
There's a pink elephant running around here that keeps bothering me when I'm guiding you back.
A pink elephant? That's highly unsettling.
It could be the vanguard of a pink stampede.
Or the time reset is having a detrimental effect on your central nervous system.
No, impossible. I injected hot lead into my nervous system to double my imagination.
I can't imagine how that would work.
Well, I can.
Not
Do we want to turn back time again?
It seems less and less like it. Are you sure? You realize?
Right. I hate repeating myself.
So I need to get the bees from the wax drawer, and I need to play this rotten fruit game.
Hey, Wenzel.
Hey, Rufus! You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
I see you took the job in the cesspit. Well done. A man should always know his place.
How'd you get on that idea?
The wastewater vat, the smell, your general disposition. I just put two and two together.
That's not wastewater. The vat is part of the jolly game of rotten fruit. A game with centuries of tradition.
You could have at least changed the water. So nice to see you again after all this time.
But Rufus, we only saw each other yesterday. You wanted to borrow a stepladder, but you ended up using my head instead.
A little mix-up.
You are always making fun of my height.
Well, you have to appreciate the little things in life. Rotten. More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple.
Without gloves, you get boils from just...
Rats are the bigger... Those critters are just...
Ugh.
Because the winner will receive a... That's why the game... Well...
Yeah. I have to... My coat...
I need a potato as well. Where can I get a potato?
Hello, Zune.
Howdy, Rufus.
Why don't you just let these guys play their hits?
Because those pains in the neck have been hacking away at it all day.
Or because he's a fully qualified provincial hick.
I heard that!
Oh, he heard that. But play him quality music, and that ape suddenly can't hear a thing.
Hey, do you think that I suffer from ear potatoes?
Oh, I thought that was common knowledge. You know what they say, the slowest farmer grows the biggest potatoes.
I want your potatoes.
What's all this nonsense with the lights and the barbecues?
It's what they call Barbecue Thursday.
I'm talking about you guys always turning off both whenever I get close.
Oh, that's perfectly normal. Fire prevention measures. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't planning on it. Oh, please, let the band play their hit.
Hit? That lousy howling?
It's not half as lousy as his beard.
Hey, do you think that I suffer from ear potatoes?
Probably more from cabbage prey.
Well,
yeah, I have a beard.
What's that meant to be?
Part of a high-precision blowpipe, maybe?
Ha! In your dreams?
Well, they've been pretty accurate lately.
Right. Ideas. Need ideas.
To stagger through the village after closing time. I just remembered the coolest joke about that, but it's so old it has a beard of its own. I might not understand why people use a straw, but I pretty much know how they're used.
I have 3 things on the go at the moment, I think. I need to get some bees. I need to play the Rotten Fruit game to get the license. And I need to help Lottie get a makeover. So I need to get a potato to put in the potato halver to give to Lottie to act as breasticles. But I don't know where I can get a potato. The only mentions I've seen of potatoes are in Zune's ears. The ice machine gave me some ice cubes which I've melted into water. I don't know what that's for. I need to give Lottie some Bristol cities, yes. And for that I need to use the potato halving machine down here. Ah, there's a potato there. Okay.
Ouch! That cursed tuber is still glowing hot. I'll have to cool it down somehow. Professor Rufus presents the miracle of heat exchange. Sweet.
Right, so baked potato into potato halving machine. Potato halves to Lottie.
No, thank you. Now that I'm a lady, I gotta watch my figure.
What figure?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with ladies' junk ball. Or make off?
No, I think it's called make up.
Oh, this is all so new to me.
It smell brown.
I always used to make potato astronauts. I think I still have the touch. Did I say potato astronauts? No, I meant ear protectors.
Okay, ear protectors.
What's with the junk?
Then you were born not only in the wrong body, but also on the wrong planet.
Okay, so I've turned the potatoes into ear protectors then. Okay.
I wonder if that will finally win me the Tinkerer's Award. Up till now, they've always returned my submissions without comment, or whatever was left of them.
Maybe these ear protectors could go to Zune.
Are those by any chance ear protectors? Wow! Thanks! You can imagine how much that band's incessant noodling is getting on my nerves.
Come on, play Rudy's dental work! Rudy! Rudy!
You heard it, lads. Our fans are clamoring for Rudy. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and whatever comes after 3.
I'll steal the bottle brush, thank you. Okay, I've got a bottle brush now.
I might not understand why people use, but
Don't know what I want the bottle brush for, but I've got it.
All I need for that. And normally... I could build a machine that turns worthless junk into...
Not a bad tune they play, yes.
No, too bad. Do you need a bottle brush?
What's a bottle brush?
That's the Lonzo I know. Ah, Lonzo. I'll miss him. I wonder if I can put everything on a tab in Elysium. He can get his own junk, which he's already more than sufficiently proved with his getup. Yeah, that's a little greasy, but otherwise, still quite usable. I just remembered the coolest joke about... But that's way too... Not necessary. At least, well, nothing valuable.
Ideas are starting to run low. And time is also running out. So I think I shall leave it here for tonight. Let's save my game into that slot. Oh, yeah, afraid so. You'll have to wait till tomorrow for some more Tony. More Tony tomorrow. Same time, same place. You'll see her in your dreams. Nightmares, you mean? Same bat place, same bat channel. Same bat crazy. Right. Well, we got speech synthesis working properly again, which is good. And that means my old server is now pretty much completely decommissioned. When you wake up, you just see your actual girlfriend. But she's real. You can do things with her you can't do with Tony. Like the washing up. Right. Yeah, we got the speech working again properly, and my next job will be to overhaul the whisper system, I think, so that I can talk to the bot again. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow before we Deponia later on. I'm trying not to just do Deponia only. I'm trying to do other things as well as Deponia. Because, I mean, I love Deponia, but it's a bit of a niche game, really. It doesn't attract the viewers. So we'll probably have a look at the whisper system in my overlays tomorrow, followed by a bit of Deponia. Right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. It's been fun. Thank you for the bits and whatever that you've thrown around today. So yeah, I shall see you tomorrow evening, 7 PM British Summer Time. Usual time, usual place, etc, etc. Here comes the outro. I'm trying not to give you a data general experience. I almost said thrown away, yes. Thrown around, I meant to say, yes. You're welcome, G-Pin. Come on, bot. Give us your coherent outro.
I will not have you telling me what course to set.
All right, you bunch of degenerates. Thanks for tuning into the Deponia Doomsday Shit Show. Huge thanks to Stream Elements. that Jenko bought a swarm of dens.
Love the way he thanks himself.
Hobby Visity's harsh noise. Chloe Raccoon, glad you enjoyed fighting the most. Matt _Inks, sleepy developer,
Matt _Inks.
Jeepin 24/7.
What is it with that
Jenko Tech and Purrin set Fuzzy Butt for the chaos. And of course, massive love to all the subscribers, raiders, and followers who made it possible. Seriously. You're all weirdos. See you next time.
Right, _, I'll see you _ tomorrow, _. Have a _ good _ evening.
Purrin says Fuzzy Butt to good riddance. Now go bother someone else. Ugh, adverts. Get ready for some corporate bullshit, folks.
We are not invaders. We are explorers.
I do apologize.
My kind of party. Wish I had time.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
You're welcome for the ads. You masochists.
Get off my bridge!